Shirley is here to tell us all about a holiday cactus that is absolutely stunning.
They're so reliable. You can have all of these beautiful colors. There are actually 3 different, completely different plants in the same family that you will see a tag that says holiday cactus. There's Thanksgiving cactus,
Right.
There's Christmas cactus, there's Easter cactus.
That's right.
Today I want to show you how you can truly tell what you have if you already have one at home.
They could be selling you a Christmas cactus, but it's really a Thanksgiving cactus.
Exactly, with the tag, and that's usually
All right, you're going
that's
to
what
show
we
us
have.
how to be able to tell.
So here's what you're going to see in your Thanksgiving cactus. I want you to take a look at this leaf here. Do you notice how it's got like claws?
Yeah.
Sharp. Well, it's not sharp.
they
like
don't
it's got
hurt.
They don't hurt. Okay. So when you see the leaves like this with the tips that are sharp, that is a Thanksgiving cactus. And the Thanksgiving cactus also grows kind of straight up.
Okay.
Okay. Now take a look at the photo of the Christmas cactus. You notice how it's cascading?
And it's not quite as sharp, is it?
No, it's, as a matter of fact, it doesn't have any sharp ends. Look at the leaves. They're scalloped and smooth. That, my friend, if you see it like that, if grandma has that, you're lucky. That is a Christmas cactus. They're not as common. And then look.
That looks closer to this one, which is the Easter cactus.
The Easter
right?
cactus is just round, just like that.
Almost tiny bit scalloped.
Yeah, a little scalloped.
Although they are different, you do take care of them in a similar way.
All you need is like a cool room. We're talking from 55 low to 75 as a high, and they need well-draining soil, and they also need to be watered only when they get dry. Now, these plants are naturally from the rainforest. They grow on trees, on limbs, on rocks, never in the soil, so they're epiphytes.
So wild.
So they're very, very interesting. So they're very plants that don't need a lot of care, but they need specific type of care.
So how do we coax them into actually blooming?
Most plants that we have, indoor plants, you know, they just bloom by themselves.
Right.
But this is a plant you actually have to
Force it.
And so what you do is this. I've got one here. This is a Thanksgiving cactus. If you want a Thanksgiving cactus to be in bloom by Thanksgiving, start this procedure in September. What we're going to do is we're going to cover it completely like this every night between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m., as long as it's 12 to 14 hours a day.
Needs to go to
this you're going to do for 6 to 8 weeks
my
before you want it to bloom.
So you won't see anything for 6 to 8 weeks until you do this.
But in the morning, you take it off, okay? Now, in November, if you want your Christmas or Thanksgiving cactus to be blooming, do it now, okay?
Now.
6 to 8 weeks.
Too late for Thanksgiving.
Okay, too late. So
why does it have to be in complete darkness?
here's the reason why. Because we're trying to replicate the conditions of this plant in its native environment. And what's happening around starting September, because I said you could start darkening it in September, the days become shorter, the nights become longer, it's cooler, and that's what prompts this plant to set a bud. And it won't do it without that.
How long would these blooms last?
Once the blooms are set, you can put them in a room that's kind of cool. If you put these plants in a room that's 75, 80 degrees, these flowers individually might last only 2 days. And of course, you'll get blooms at different times. But if you put it in a room that's more like 65, 75 max, it will last each flower up to a week. And then you get all of these. So you got a long, extended bloom time.
Cross-pollinate 2 of the flowers and make a new one.
Okay.
How do we do this?
That's right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this white flower. This is going to be mama. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to go to a flower, like I like this red flower, and I'd like to see what a red and white combination would look like.
Will it turn out pink?
We're going to find out. Take a little brush, and then you take off the yellow pollen, which is at the end of these filaments, just like that. And I'm using this so in case the pollen falls, I'm trying to do an experiment here. I'm not trying to fertilize these. So then I come on over here, and then I take this pink part here is the female. It's the stigma. And I just dot, and I want you to do the same thing.
Oh my gosh,
Come
really?
on. Pick for a
from
pink.
Here?
Yep. You
so
got
I'm put this pink on the white?
And then put it on another flower. And then, really important, guys, go ahead and put a little marker so that you know that in a few weeks, you do the same thing. Find one. In a few weeks, if this is pollinated properly, I want you to look at this. This is exciting. Look at this plant. You see these little, they look like little pea pods? This is actually fertilization. I'm going to grab one here. Let me open it up. Look what happens, guys. See all those seeds? You can do that. You can do all kinds of cross breeding. It's like a science experiment.
This
you
is
can try
so
different
cool.
things.
That is so
And you know,
neat.
even if you take the pollen from here and you put it on different ones, they may all come out different,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
triplets. They're heirloom. They can last 60 years if you take really
No
good care of it.
way.
But here's the fun part, because now you know how to pollinate, cross-pollinate, and make your own type of you know, your new creation.
Right.
I want you not only to mark it so you know that it's happening, but look at this. We're making this for a special purpose. This is for your daddy, Nico. And so my encouragement to you is do this. Don't just do a science experiment. Honor maybe those that you love that are out with you and create a new plant in their name. Is that beautiful?
That was really
See?
special.
See how nature is?
Oh my gosh,
So awesome.
you're wonderful, Shirley.
Yay!
You can get the complete steps to maximize your blooming holiday cacti plants at hallmarkchannel.com and by visiting Shirley's blog.